Day 130 of the NBA lockout, the owners and players continue negotiations in New York. The Royals have traded outfielder Melky Cabrera to the San Francisco Giants for left-hander.
Good evening, everyone. I'm AJ Clemente. The New York Yankees may have some interest in free agents Monday of each month. The next meeting will be March 8th.
The San Jose Sharks stay hot, beating the LA Kings and winning their 7th out of 10.
$2 million a year. But with 30 years of operation, there have been 0 injuries reported.
Boxing legend Joe Frazier is dead after a brief battle with cancer. He died Monday.
Sanchez had a 4.26 ERA last season. The move makes room for hotshot.
Says that owners who have sidewalks by their house will pay $1 per year annually.
If the players don't accept the proposal by Wednesday, the deal could swing back in favor of the owners.
R.C. Buford was arrested late Friday near downtown San Antonio after crashing his car.
The new bike patrol will be riding here on Morgantown's rail trails and its parks. But don't expect...
The university is known for its strong sports teams, and the Mountaineer football and basketball team are consistently
ranked. He's considered to be the top free agent pitcher on the market. He's been with the Rangers for 6 seasons. Good evening, I'm AJ Clemente. The Big East is suing West Virginia, trying to make the Mountaineers stay in the conference until 2014. Conference officials say that any school wanting to leave must give 27 months' notice. This lawsuit comes only a couple days after the school tried to leave for the Big 12. The suit was filed in Rhode Island court near the Big East headquarters. A battle of the quarterbacks who've had their share of problems this season, Tony Romo and Michael Vick, only one would shake that. Early in the first, Vick passes to Jeremy Maclin for a 12-yard score. Eagles take a 7-0 lead. If we break it down, the Cowboys have a blitz coming when Vick finds Maclin on a bubble screen to get the night rolling, and it did roll for the Eagles. Later in the first, with the Cowboys unable to stop the Eagles, LaShawn McCoy breaks a 34-yard run down to the Dallas 2-yard line. He then punches it in on the next play. Eagles go up 14-0. Cowboys trying to get something going before half. Romo tries to throw to Martellus Bennett, but the ball was tipped. Nnamdi Asomugha comes up with a pick. Eagles take a big lead, 24-zip into half. The night belonged to LaShawn McCoy. Teammates call him Shady because he's so quick and elusive, and he lived up to that nickname. Running through the Cowboys for another score in the fourth, he finished with 185 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rob Ryan's defense could do nothing to stop the Birds. They take this one 34-7, now tied with the Cowboys at 3-4 and second in the NFC East. Now we go to Denver, where Tim Tebow would be making his first start at home, coming off his amazing overtime comeback last week in Miami, but this game would belong to Matthew Stafford. First quarter, Broncos up 3-zip after a 39-yard field goal. Stafford with play-action pass connects with Titus Young for a 41-yard touchdown. Lions up 7-3. Second quarter, Lions now up 10-3. Check out this grab. This time, Stafford hooks up with Tony Scheffler for a 27-yarder. Scheffler would score on the next play. Lions up big 17-3. Take a look at this catch again. Scheffler making an absolutely ridiculous catch, tipping it to himself. Great concentration. Now in the third, Detroit up 24-3. Tebow trying to get something going here, but Tebow fumbles and Cliff Avril walks it in for the score. Lions roll 45-10. Some other scores around the NFL. After St. Louis Cardinals win the World Series, the St. Louis Rams beat up on the New Orleans Saints 31-21. Steven Jackson running for 159 yards and 2 scores. The Ravens come back from being down 24-6 at half to edge one out 30-27 over the Cardinals. Ray Rice had a 3-touchdown day. And finally, the Steelers win an AFC showdown, getting the best of Tom Brady and the Pats 25-17. Closing out things tonight, Penn State's beloved Joe Paterno has been fired and replaced as head football coach. University top officials said Paterno would not coach in this week's game versus Nebraska. Replacing Paterno as interim head coach is Tom Bradley, defensive coordinator. This all started with the Jerry Sandusky scandal, Paterno's one-time replacement. Sandusky is being indicted on charges of sexually abusing 8 boys over 15 years. Authorities say that Paterno, who testified in the grand jury proceedings that led to the charges, is not a target of the investigation. That's all for sports. Tara will be back with one more look at weather right after the break. When you think of spring training in Florida, the New York Yankees often come to mind. Of course, the Blue Jays, Phillies, Pirates, and Rays also play baseball in the Sunshine State. Another team that escapes the code is the Detroit Tigers, and Michigan fans have already arrived to see their favorite team. Lakeland is a city of some 76,000 people, a city of tradition. And the biggest tradition here is spring training.
It's just really cool to see them pitch. I love watching baseball.
Not just any baseball, the Detroit Tigers. The team has been practicing here since 1934. Many hope to get an autograph.
Well, we came down to see a little bit of spring training and then hop on a cruise ship and get some warm weather.
Families like the Stones winter in Florida and travel to Lakeland to see their home team in person.
We finally have something to cheer about. Been a fan ever since I was a kid, and now something's happening.
We were at the AL championship game when Mags hit the homer, and the excitement in the stadium and outside the stadium, we were high-fiving people all the way to our car.
It's also a bonus for the city. The Tiger spring training pumps in as much as $25 million into the community each year.
We actually see our population increase by about a third during the winter months. A lot of it revolves around baseball.
And with a promising team, local businesses hope to benefit, and fans love it.
It's fun. First time we did it, and it's really a lot of fun, and I think we're going to come back next year.
And for any of you heading to Florida to see the Detroit Tigers, there will be a barbecue this Thursday night at Marchant Stadium. It will mark the official start of spring training, and many players are expected to be there signing autographs. Back to you.